What's up, everybody on YouTube? Justin here, Side Hustle Pro. It's been a while, but my plan is to do some daily slash every other day vlog type things. I've decided that I want to get everything that I have listed before I buy more. Now, I haven't been buying a lot of stuff, right? Sales have been sort of trickling, but I haven't been putting a lot of work in, so I'm okay with that. It is the end of the month. Well, it's the beginning of March, so we already had the end of February. I'm going to get my February report together and hopefully share that with everybody. But what I'm thinking is, I've got about 80 clothing items, and I'm going to guess about 20 other type items. So I'm going to guess about 100 items, right? And so my plan is if I list those, if I list 10 a day, we're looking at maybe 10 days. Now that's going to be pushing it, right? I'm really probably looking at closer to like a month, right? Just because some days I don't have, like if I'm trying to list like 10 blazers, right? Or 10 suits, that's going to take a lot more time than like 10 regular shirts or something like that. So I don't know, I'm going to see what's happening, but I'm going to be intentional, and my goal is 10 things a day, right? So yesterday I listed 11, all right? And so today I've listed one today. I had pictures of it in my iPad. Excuse me, I did it at work, right? So it didn't take very long, but just constantly getting that stuff up there. Also, I'm recording on my iPad. I used to just use my iPhone, but like the thing that held it right on the tripod, I don't know, like I stepped on it and broke it or something. So until I get something to hold this is a really sort of like a ghetto rigged setup here. It's like sitting on this little table facing up. So it's probably a horrible angle, horrible lighting, but we'll do what we can. Now I sold 4 things today, 1 overnight and then 4 during the day. And I'll just share those with you real quick. Now the cool thing about this is like I said yesterday, I listed 11 things, and 3 of the things that I sold today were from my yesterday listings. Okay, and I did price them sort of low, not crazy low, but sometimes you get things, you know, and you hold on to them for a while before you list them, and the value drops and stuff like that. So that's the market changes. That's not ideal, right? That's not a recommendation. That's just, you know, sort of what happens. So let's go through just some of the things here that we sold. This first one is pretty cool. Look, Ralph Lauren, right? It's a medium. Sometimes I don't even check the mediums, but this is a Ralph Lauren class C1 rafting, right? It's a medium, and again with the Ralph Laurens, I go for the classic fits, you know, custom fit, medium. Got some metal buttons here, just a nice different one. Now, there were some of these that it says like River across it. Those were selling for like 35, 45 bucks. I sold this one for $25.69, right? So I think it was probably like $19.99 plus calculated shipping. It's going to cost me about $4 to ship. I paid about $5 for it, so it's going to be like $13.50 altogether. Now that's just estimated. I probably end up paying a little bit less than shipping, like $3.50, and I probably paid like $4.70 for the shirt instead of like $5, right? So I'm going to say about 14, 15 bucks. You know, not bad. And I actually got this like last weekend, listed it yesterday, and sold it today. So that's pretty sweet. Get ready to bag that up, ship that out. Next thing I sold was, let's see, Ralph Lauren Polo Golf. Now I've had this sitting around for a while, right? Polo Golf. A lot of the Polo Golf stuff is like lower end, sort of not really worth getting, you know, unless you get it for like a quarter or something or whatever. But for me, like to pay like $5 for a Polo Golf shirt typically isn't going to be worth it. But the reason I picked this up is because of the design. Now it doesn't have a logo, but it's a black and white paisley. Listed it last night and I sold it today, right? So anytime you get like these weird sort of designs, they tend to do well with the Polo Golf. Sold it for $19.99, free shipping. Going to cost me about $4 to ship. I paid $5 for it, around $5, and so make about $8.46. Again, you know, those are estimated, so I'll probably make like between 9 and 10. So, but spend $5, make about, you know, 9 or 10 bucks. Not bad. Now, this is something I've had luck with and not had luck with. This is a half zip Ralph Lauren polo sweater. It's a size large. And I think that I'm going to start not messing with these as much because unless they're like a big size, like a 2XL or something like that, or higher, you know, I think when I first started reselling, like these were going, I would get it for like 5 and I would sell it for like, 25 or 30 or like 20 plus shipping. But I think maybe the market is just flooded or something, or maybe it's just right now, I don't know. But I was looking at all the comps, like all the completeds, and these things were only selling for like 15 bucks shipped, so there was a lot of just people selling it for dirt cheap, for nothing. You're looking at, if you get this even at like a TJ Maxx or some kind of place like that, you're looking at maybe 45, 60 bucks new. So I mean, I don't know how you really can't compete with that anyway. So no wonder people are selling them for that cheap. But so this isn't something that I think I'm going to keep investing in. But I did list it yesterday and sold it today just to get it moving. And I sold it for $18.47. And now shipping, this is a large, so I should be able to get this into a padded flat rate without having to smush it. And I paid $5 for it, and the shipping is going to be $7, well $6.90, and so that leaves me making about $4 or $5, $4.35. But like I said, it's on average, so about $5. So I don't want to spend $5 and make $5, especially if you spend $5 and then it's like I have some of those that have been sitting there for months, 6 or 7 months or more. I don't know why this one sold the next day, but I don't want, at least for me, I don't want to spend $5 and then wait 6 months to get $5 profit off that. It just doesn't make sense to me. So, but it's gone and it's out and it's moved. All this stuff is Ralph Lauren, by the way, which is I don't know, just is, I guess. Ralph Lauren right here. This one has been listed for it hasn't been over a month. Probably been a couple weeks. Polo XL, and it is a custom fit, and it's the newer Polo logo. Just a regular. It's a chambray. Striped, polo short sleeve shirt. Now, chambray, if you don't know what that is, it is a cotton that has like white woven in, essentially. And so you can sort of see that. Anyway, sold it for $19.68. It was probably something plus like the calculated shipping. It's going to cost me about $4 to ship. $5 is what I spent for it. So $8.19, but could be $9, could be $10. It just, just all averaging. So between $8 and $10 would be my profit on this, and I'm okay with spending $5 to make $10. I think that's sort of bread and butter type stuff. Like I'd love to spend $5 and make like $100. Who wouldn't? But the reality of it is that while I'm out looking for big ticket items, I'm not going to pass up on the ones that are making me $8, $9, $10 either. Especially if they're quicker sells, because you figure you may sell a big ticket item maybe once every few months. But if you keep stocked up on the bread and butter stuff, you figure you sell 10 of those. Even if you sell 10 of them a week and you make, $8, you're making $80. If you do that every week, that's what, 80, 160, 320, $320. And they're easy to list, especially like the Ralph Lauren's, Brooks Brothers, stuff like that, because you could just go into your solds and just do like sell similar. And easy peasy, goes pretty quick, pretty streamlined. And it keeps your inventory stocked. It keeps traffic being built to your store or to you as a seller or whatever. So that's what I sold today. So like I said, I hope to get up my February sales to you guys, and I hope to check in at least every other day or so to just let you know what's going on. What my progress is towards getting everything listed and getting it out of here, getting it up and getting some money coming in, some, increase the cash flow. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit and give it a thumbs up, subscribe. If you didn't, then, just hit thumbs up anyway. You don't have to subscribe, or you could, it doesn't matter. People that leave thumbs down are, well, let's just face it, nobody really likes them. So thumbs up it. Hopefully you got an idea of what to sell, ideal profits that can be made from it. And again, that's just what I'm making. I'm running these numbers here through an app it's not an app, it's a website called finalfeecalc.com, and what it does is it gives you like all of the percentages and stuff that eBay and PayPal take out and gives you your final profit. So it's sort of interesting to look at. All right. Oh, one interesting thing today too. I had a shirt up and a guy emailed me and he said, "Hey, can you get the measurements again for me? And is this in excellent used condition?" And sometimes you just have to deal with that. You know, like it says, you know, shirt is in, you know, excellent used condition, and I give the measurements, and he's just questioning the measurements because he thinks it's bigger than it should be or whatever. And so anyway, not a big deal. I got the stuff right here. It's not in storage or anything. I'll just remeasure it, reply back to the guy, and hopefully he buys the shirt, and I get more money, and he gets a good shirt, right? So anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to keep checking back or click the little bell there so you get updates when I post. And yeah, that's it. I'll catch you guys later. And until we see each other again, keep learning and keep on earning.